start of a new year and a new beginning. Join me in my friendly chat with the stars of today. I'm your host, Jolina Magdangal, and this is your cover story.
Definitely, hindi normal ang childhood ko. Most kids naman grow up na buo ang pamilya, na may dad and all. Ako, I was a year and a half when my dad was put in prison.
What makes this world go round? Will the answer let her down? She is so sweet and young, and her life has just begun.
I prayed for this. Yung talagang, Jolens, hindi sikreto yun na talagang nagno-novena ako. Name it talagang novena, ginawa ko para ma-convince ko mami ko. So, pumayag. It doesn't happen na you fall in love sabay and you stay in love na sabay. It happens pala na nangyayari na meron talagang tao or there's a partner in a relationship who would want out. Yun ang na-realize ko recently, Jolens, kasi ang daming pinagdaanan ng game ka na ba before it finally hit its stride and became successful. Yung talagang lahat ng panlalait, inabot ko na talaga. Game ka na ba? Game na!
She is the daughter of two of the most admired and respected individuals in all of Philippine history. Her father is a hero, and her mother, a former president. She may have been born with a silver spoon in her mouth, but for Miss KRIS Aquino, success was definitely not served on a silver platter. Christina Bernadette Cojuangco Aquino was an innocent child caught in the political crossfire between her father, Ninoy Aquino, and then President Marcos. At 1.5 years old, her father was put in prison. Since then, a normal childhood for the young KRIS was almost hopeless.
Nung grade school kasi, ito, alala ko to talaga. Di ba, you're asked, ano bang trabaho ng mommy daddy mo first day of school? Jolens naman, I'm so daldal. I'll volunteer for anything na talaga, hello, ako, ano. Pero that time, I didn't. And I went home crying. Sabi ko, Mom, hindi ako naka-recite. And my mom said, why? Nahiya ako to admit that dad was in jail. So, ang feeling ko, Jolens, parang, he didn't belong in our house. There was a time kasi na nabigyan ng daddy ko ng parang, I think it's called a furlough. Yung you're allowed to stay in your house na parang house arrest. Sabi ko sa mommy ko talaga, Mom, where's dad gonna sleep? Sabi ng mom ko, in our room. What about me? Hindi ko na ako matutulog.
People say that KRIS inherited most of her father's qualities. And at an early age, she has already showed signs that she thrives on being in the limelight.
KRIS, nung bata ka, parang maaga pa lang nalabas ka na sa TV, di ba? Nung nagkakampanya yung dad mo, tapos yung namatay nga yung dad mo, tapos yung mami mo naman. So, anong feeling mo nung time na nasa harapan ka maraming tao?
1978 yun. That was the Batasang Pambansa elections. And my dad was still in jail. Nasa Fort Bonifacio pa siya. So, hindi siya makapag-speech. So, atrabida ako. Sinabi ko talaga, ako na lang ang mag-speech. I was 7 years old at that time. From a young age, enjoy ka to be around a lot of people. Masaya na pinapanood ka. So, ito, syempre at that point, hindi ko pa naintindihan kung ano yung political implications noon. Pero, aliw ako. Parang sabi ko, wow, pinapalakpakan nila ako.
At age 9, she was living in exile in the States. And for the first time, She had her father all to herself.
Nag-adjust talaga ako. It was really weird for me to suddenly have a dad. Nasanay na sanay ako na everything, mommy ko talaga. In a sense na my dad also had to get to know me. Kasi how would you get to know a kid naman that you'd see twice or three times a week lang? So, adjustment talaga yun para sa aming dalawa. But, sinuwerte ko because nag-exert siya ng effort to really be there. Like, sa mga sisters ko, because puro politics ng time na yun, he never went to any of their school programs. Hindi siya pumunta dun sa mga PTA para kunin yung report card. Sa akin, ginawa niya yon because he wanted to make up siguro and to make me feel naman na this is what it's like to have a family. So, definitely, hindi normal ang childhood ko. I was 12 nung namatay ang daddy ko. So, yun naman, another adjustment. Kasi, nasanay ka na. We lived in the States for 3.5 years. Gusto ko talaga dun na. I was telling my mom na, Mom, please, huwag na tayo umuwi sa Pilipinas.
It was hard enough for a 12-year-old to adjust to the changes of adolescence. But it became far worse when Chris's father was assassinated. The young Chris had to be strong, and so she turned to no one else but her mom, KRIS Aquino, for her source of strength.
Ikaw ba, daddy's girl?
Hindi. Mommy's girl.
Mommy's girl ka talaga.
Oo.
Pero feeling mo talaga na favorite ka niya?
Ng mommy ko.
Ng mommy mo? Bakit? Paano mo nasabing ganun? Like, mayroon kang
Kasi
mga
9
special
years yung,
treatment?
9 years yung gap namin.
Ah,
Nung
okay.
sister kong sinundan ko. And parang I always felt na ako yung sun, moon, and stars ng mommy ko.
Talaga?
Sabi niya yun eh. And
Ang sweet.
it's just that my mom said that of all her kids, I'm the one most like my dad.
Pero like yung sa school mo dati, nagkaroon ba ng mga special treatment?
I would say nung high school, doon naging iba kasi, syempre, I was second year high school nung naging president ang mommy ko. In a span of 1 week, nabago yung life namin talaga. Biglang lang, may 5 bodyguards ka na. And it's so weird kasi outside your classroom, kailangan maghintay at umupo dun sa labas talaga yung guard.
So bata pa lang na...
Iba yung
ano ka na
sitwasyon
doon?
nung time na
Yes.
yun, 15 years ago, as it is now. Because at that time, syempre, di ba, very powerful pa yung mga Marcoses. Tapos maraming mga kudeta and all. So, I would say na kung ang childhood ko medyo kakaiba na, yung teenage years ko, sobrang ibang-iba talaga.
Okay. Nare-remember mo ba nung bata ka, ano yung pinaka-lesson, nung bata ka, yung greatest lesson na natutunan mo sa family mo, dun sa mga nangyari sa buhay mo?
When you love someone, you love unconditionally.
Yeah.
Kasi parang sa mommy ko, nakita ko talaga na regardless of how hard life was, pwede naman kasi siyang umalis eh. I mean, my dad kept telling her na bring the kids na to the States and leave me here. Wala kang iisipin about yourself.
Basta para sa love.
Oo, yung parang kung you made that commitment kasi diba na sa sumumpa ka sa Diyos, so sa kanya talaga pinanindigan niya yun.
So nung bata ka, yun na talaga yung inisip mo?
Hindi, ngayon ko lang na-realize.
To love unconditionally, that was the greatest lesson Chris learned as a child. And her greatest dream, even as a young kid, like most little girls, she wanted to become a movie star.
Ngayon na napapanood ko, sabi ko, oh my God, so at such an early age pala talaga, alam ko na this was my destiny. This is what I was supposed to be doing.